Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. Boots on the ground, Kellogg, Idaho. Let's talk about Majorjon Kaylor. The case, Idaho versus Majorjon Kaylor. A 32-year-old who lived at this home with his wife and his children. Second floor. June of last year, 2023. Terrible tragedy occurred here. Majorjon Kaylor went down and executed 4 of his neighbors. First floor, right here. One of them was an 18-year-old named Devin Smith, who Majorjon Kaylor accused of exposing himself in front of his children outside the window of the duplex here. It's a sad situation. A lot of people take the position and back what Majorjon Kaylor did. But he is going to be held accountable. Now, he doesn't face necessarily a life in prison sentence, right? He goes to court. He gets sentenced in March, 10 years to life. He pled down to 4 counts of second-degree murder. He also got charged with burglary. He didn't face the death penalty. Is this Shoshone County? S-H-O-S-H-O-N-E County. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. But the district attorney announced that they weren't seeking the death penalty against Majorjon Kaylor. They lived here. Terrible trial. It's right off of I-90. This is right off of I-90. Right off of I-90. So this incident probably happened right around here. Now, it's a nice, quiet neighborhood. Let me get on, I was on I-90. Let me take you down through the neighborhood here and show you a little bit about the peacefulness of this area. Surrounded by mountains. Look. Surrounded by mountains. Outside his home. Surrounded by mountains with snow. Snow out here. I'm going to take you around the neighborhood a little bit. Check it out.
In half a mile, take exit 49 for Bunker Avenue towards Silver Mountain. Take exit 49, then turn right onto Bunker Avenue. Turn right onto Bunker Avenue, then turn right onto Bunker Avenue. Take the next right onto Bunker Avenue, West Cameron Avenue. In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Utah Street. Take the next right onto Utah Street, then you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived.
So this case was interesting. Mediation. Majorjon Kaylor, mediation with the victims' families to come up with a resolution on this matter. Now, a few months before, Brian Kohlberger killed 4 people. The exact same charges as Majorjon Kaylor, right? Brian Kohlberger charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder and burglary. He's facing the death penalty. Different circumstances, same type of charges, but Major John, possibly, he's in his early 30s, he possibly could get out of prison one day. I'm suspecting, since it's 4 people, but the circumstances, looking at maybe a 20 to 25-year sentence, maybe 30. I don't think it will be a life sentence, though. He could face it. But look, right here on the sidewalk, Major John, right here. All happened here. All happened here at this location here. Happened here at this location right here. Next door neighbors right here. It's wild. Now, I don't think anyone is living here right now. I do see one light on. But sad situation, because, you know, people say he was protecting his children. Other people say, hey, he should have called 911. If the things were happening that he was claiming his neighbor was doing in front of his children, why didn't he call 911 instead? But again, people think he's a hero. Some say he acted irrationally, irresponsible, and should have let it go into the law hands, right? Mountains. Got a great view living here. Got a great view living out here of the mountains in the area. But Majorjon Kaylor, I am out here looking in this case. We'll ultimately see what happens. But a terrible, terrible tragedy happened inside this home here, close to his next door neighbor's home, across the street from a church. There's a church across the street. That's a church, folks. Mountains. Very peaceful, crisp air out here. But a terrible, terrible tragedy occurred right here. I am JLR Investigates. If I said some inaccurate information, please correct me in the comments. Boots on the ground. Now you got to see another place, an area where a tragedy occurred. What's going to happen with this case, and hopefully I provided some insight for you. We'll talk soon. JLR Investigates. Stay tuned.